Was off duty when this happened. Vega lived in Ricardo and was a Border Patrol agent stationed in Kingsville. Last night he was on a fishing trip with his family on a levee on FM 1420 in the town of Santa Monica. That's in Willacy County. The sheriff there says they got a call around 8 o'clock about a shooting that had taken place. Sheriff Larry Spence says a couple of men opened fire on the Vega family and tried to rob them, but the Vega family fired back. In the course of that shootout, Javier Vega Jr. was shot in the chest and later died. His father, Javier Vega Sr., was shot in the hip and survived. The sheriff says this kind of activity has been going on in nearby Cameron County, where people will be out fishing and will be robbed.
There have been a couple incidents where somebody kind of objected and got hit in the head, but we hadn't had it in our county as yet, and we hadn't had anything down there recently that we knew of until last night. But this appears to be what was going on. I don't think they knew that the gentleman was a Border Patrol officer. I think they were just there to rob the people.
Well, I think in his life, they were real nice. They always helped me, if I needed help doing something. If he saw me struggling out in the yard, help, trim the trees, and, the boys would come over and help, like if they saw me outside raking leaves, they'd help.
That's Vega's next-door neighbor there in Ricardo talking about what a good neighbor he was. Now, as for the suspects, authorities believe are responsible for the shooting. Sheriff Larry Spence says they fled and were found some 17 miles from the scene of the shooting in the community of Sebastian. The two suspects are Mexican nationals identified as 30-year-old Gustavo Tiarina of La Villa, Texas, and 40-year-old Ismael Hernandez of Weslaco, Texas. Sheriff Spence says the suspects will be charged with capital murder, attempted capital murder, 4 counts of aggravated robbery, and tampering with evidence.
Right in front of his family. Team 4's Valeria Aponte joins us live in Santa Monica with the very latest. Marcy, Gustavo Tiarina and Ismael Hernandez are the 2 men detained for killing Javier Vega Jr., a Border Patrol agent from Kingsville, as well as shooting his father. The incident happened actually 2.5 miles from where we are at right now. Actually, police have all of this area closed down. That is why this is the closest we can get to from where Javier and his family were at. Sunday afternoon, the Vega family decided to go fishing in Willacy County off FM 1420. Javier Vega Jr., a Border Patrol agent stationed in Kingsville, was with his parents, wife, and 3 sons. At 8 p.m., 2 armed men approached them.
I don't think they expected anybody to have any weapons, and there were some weapons there, so they got surprised, and there was an exchange of gunfire.
Vega Jr. was shot in the chest in front of his family. His father shot back, and the 2 men sped off in a car. Vega's mother rushed her husband and son to Valley Baptist Medical Center instead of waiting for EMS.
Being so far out there, and it's on a levee, and another 3 miles down the levee, I guess she thought it was best if she just drive it in.
Javier didn't make it. His father was shot in the hip, but is expected to make a full recovery. Back at the scene, police found a vacant vehicle 1 mile away with a broken windshield due to gunshots. 2 men were arrested hiding in a shed after asking a homeowner in Sebastian for a drink and a cell phone charger.
Border Patrol had been going by that particular area, so the next time they went by, he went out and flagged them down and so what are y'all looking for? And told them there's 2 individuals behind my house in a shed back there.
Willacy County Sheriff Larry Spence tells Action 4 News that an incident like this has never been reported in Willacy County, but he has heard of them in County.
There's been some similar robberies like this that took place in Cameron County the past few weeks. The people fishing, where they come and they rob them of their jewelry and their money, and then they take their vehicle. And this might be part of that, or there might be somebody copy and cat that.
Hernandez and Tiarina are expected to see a judge tomorrow, where they are expected to be charged with capital murder, attempted capital murder, 4 counts of aggravated robbery, and tampering with evidence. Of course, we will keep you posted with this developing story. Live in Willacy County, Valeria Aponte, Action 4 News.
All right, Valeria, thanks.